Thank you.
Bartender asking, what do you have?
Charge account at Saks for that.
Diamond studs, finest grade.
And every single album Ray Charles ever made.
Hey, my name is Keith Spencer, and I'm the creator and producer of a show called Brothers on Broadway, a tribute to the African-American leading men of the Broadway stage. Super excited to have this show. It's been something that's been viewing for several years now, but we have a super special project in partnership with the Capitol Philharmonic of New Jersey. For the very first time, we're going to redo Brothers on Broadway in all its grandeur with a 50-person orchestra. So everything we've done before, amped up a level in a significant way with the lavish sounds of the Capitol Philharmonic, and we're super excited for it.
I love my baby, I love her just the same. I'm crazy about the woman, Caledonia is her name. Caledonia, Caledonia, what makes your big head so hard?
What we really tried to do with Brothers on Broadway was to create an arc, an educational arc for people to understand what African Americans were going through as early as the turn of the century in the 1900s. And then we bring that forward all the way to current times with more modern musicals. But when we start out the beginning of the concert, we're really talking about some pretty heavy issues because really African Americans didn't always have it as easy as we do now, so to speak, on the Broadway stage. In fact, it was pretty dark at some points in time.
They portray them as buffoons, imbeciles, out in the butt of jokes, and of course singing what were called coon songs. Yeah, not so great. Now what's curious is that these coon songs were immensely popular with white audiences. They filled concert halls all across America with these minstrel shows, singing coon songs. So much so that African Americans, in order to have access to the public stages, began to perform in blackface too. I'm not making this up.
If you think about it, musical theater really offered a portal or a way forward for African Americans that didn't exist in a lot of areas. Talent was talent. People appreciated entertainment, I didn't care what color you were, and it offered an opportunity for African Americans to move forward. So there's a story to be told there. We start out in the early 1900s, 1920s, and then we arc all the way forward through the 2 hours of the concert, moving forward all the way through current times, quoting names and celebrating individuals who are folks who have just stood up and done amazing performances that we're going to remember forever. People like Cab Calloway, people like Sammy Davis Jr., Gregory Hines, and more current people who are still doing wonderful things out there in the Broadway medium, like Norm Lewis or Brian Stokes Mitchell. We cover it all, and we do it in a fun way that engages the audience.
When you're a jet and the spit hits the fan, you got brothers around, you're a family man. You're never alone, you're never disconnected, you're here with your own. When company's expected, you're a jet, you're a jet. You're the sweetest kind of cat, you're a jet. Come rain or come shine, I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. It ain't necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. The things that you're liable to read in the Bible, it ain't necessarily so. Little David was small, but oh my. Little David was small, but oh my. He fought big Goliath, who laid down